Okay. Today we have Luis Giusti, a premier international oil executive. He headed up the Venezuelan state company PDVSA for many years. He's now an independent operator in Colombia, is that correct?
In Mexico.
In Mexico,
Yeah.
okay. This is, how many oil and monies have you attended now, Luis? 20?
Everyone since, I guess, about 1997, 98.
Okay, you're pushing 20 of them. What brings you back every year to Oil and Money?
Oil and Money has become, and it's been there already quite a while, the most important forum for discussion of not only oil and gas, financing, but also alternative sources, everything, energy in general. So this is the place to be if you really want to be up to date, if you really want to be on top of things.
What do you see as the most critical issues this year that the industry is facing?
I would say that the big issue, of course, is profitability of the different sources of energy, even in oil and gas, which has such big margins. And of course, the discussion about what's going to happen with the traditional production, what OPEC position will be, and especially also the unconventionals in the United States. Discussions about the break-even. You know, there is great resilience there, and we're seeing oil increasing in the United States. The big clash of these different components of what comes before in terms of economic profitability.
We heard some discussion in the sessions this morning about companies perhaps cutting back too far. Do you think that is a potential problem?
It has different components. The big projects underway cannot be cut, especially big offshore projects. They're going to have to bear the brunt of whatever happens, but they will keep going ahead. A lot of cutting has happened in traditional areas in many of the companies, and they're suffering that in many ways. But then, on the other hand, there are things that are still going ahead, like, for example, the shale oil, despite the fact, especially in the United States, despite the fact that they have been reassessing, they now are attenuating declines. A lot of things are happening that are keeping up with that 4 million plus production in the U.S.
Well, one issue that has been on the program in the last year or two that was never even thought of, maybe even 5 years ago, is climate change. And different companies are reacting in different ways. How do you see that as a global issue?
Well, it's a global concern, but of course, it's difficult to handle, especially the low prices that we're seeing in oil and gas, which of course are pushing out any concerns about other sources. It will have to be addressed, but it will have to be addressed in a responsible way, not in an exclusive way, because of course there is a domination of the fossil fuels. 82% of the energy, primary energy, comes from fossil fuels. So there's going to have to be an understanding that there is great importance in fossil fuels, and how do we go for the other sources and protect climate change.
Engineer Luis Giusti, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.